No.
No, he needs.
I had to see where the market.
Checking this out.
Yeah. Well, episode 6. Welcome back.
What's up? It's Gotti the Great.
Chef Danny Boy, Daniel Hammond.
Chef Danny Dimes. My
Danny
guy.
I'm still in that tree.
AKA late for that.
He operated on
Late
his own
ass
time.
nigga.
and
Beauty in the
shit.
soul,
Oh, man. Y'all enjoy your week off? Why does it sound like this, huh? You enjoy your week off, though?
Yes and no.
No? Why not?
I don't know. Maybe it's wasn't cooking enough. It's been a slow week.
Slow week?
Yeah, it's been a slow
On the
week.
cooking front?
Yeah. So now if I don't cook, I don't get no money. So
Hey.
you know.
Cook on, my nigga.
Right.
How about you? What you
I
do?
don't remember shit.
What you do with your week off? Nothing?
I can't
Sleep
remember.
again?
Hey,
You can't remember?
I can't remember shit.
Is white boy wasted out here?
I guess so. If that's
It's
the
all a
thing.
blur.
It's all a blur. So you didn't do, you
That
didn't do
y'all
shit for a
dream.
whole week.
Not that I can say out loud, but
Lord Jesus.
This nigga here, boy. Oh man, we went to go see Usher in Las Vegas
how
last
was
Friday. Hell of a show.
Nice.
Probably one of the best shows I've been to.
Nice.
Us still got it.
Man, I don't know how.
Ain't lost a step.
Ain't luck. I mean, you could kind of see where he was, picking his spots to take a little rest. But other than that, he ain't let up. That boy was on it. He like
know,
44.
crazy.
I feel bad because I'm 40.
Hey, why he never
Nigga was getting it.
Hey, why he never into these conversations about greatest dancers and shit?
Yeah,
They
I mean-
got that Chris Brown, Omarion, and all that.
I don't even know how Marion got on that list, but Usher did his thing.
Only thing this nigga do.
Well, I say this. I say this. He has a residency in Las Vegas.
No, sir.
Enough said, man.
Yeah,
That's a goal right there.
Yeah.
And the boy got his own fucking
Boy got his
money.
own money.
Right, the boy. Right.
Hey.
When I say he got his own money, he got his own
They was
money.
about to jump off the balcony trying to catch this from Usher Bucks. She thought it was real funny, and she caught one and was like, this shit got his face on it. You're like,
Hey, what buddy say? He make your goat herder look like a welfare case.
Yeah.
you know where you at?
Oh damn.
You good. I told you ain't got to do that no more. You good now.
All right, cool.
You good. Hold
Sorry,
on. What the
people.
fuck happened? Let me see. So it don't be too. There we go. You ain't got to lean in though. You good.
All right, cool.
Yeah. You good.
See, I was
You can
fucking-
speak up a little bit, but you ain't gotta. You ain't gotta. You ain't gotta do all that either. What's wrong with this nigga, man? Oh man. So, what y'all want to start with?
What you got first on the
Well,
list?
My list is short.
Shit,
It was super long, but it was mostly sports shit.
We can start with that PNB joint.
Yeah. I was thinking about that
Rest
too.
in peace to PNB Rock.
Yeah.
My condolences to the family.
I can only name 2 songs by him, but it is what it is.
One for me, but still.
Say one for you.
One, yeah, but still,
You ain't like every day we lit.
he put in his work.
With who was your man? What's your
You know
man
what's
name?
funny? I can't name not one song he did.
You did.
You
You
probably
heard.
heard
You heard
one.
it.
You
He's
probably
one of them
heard
for
one.
You
me.
know,
Yeah.
I actually thought he did the song I Spy,
No.
but my son just told me that wasn't him.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's a song like I Spy with Lil Yachty or some shit.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I never heard of
The
it.
only song I knew by him was Selfish.
I didn't even know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. If you tell me what songs he made, I probably still wouldn't know. But if I heard it, I'd be like, oh, okay, that.
Got it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's a sad state of affairs, man.
It's a terrible state of affairs. First of all, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is not the place to have on, $100,000, $200,000 worth of jewelry. It's just not. That's first and foremost.
In LA.
In LA ain't the place to have on
Right.
$100,000, $200,000 in jewelry.
You might get away with it on the Hollywood Strip, but I doubt that too.
Nah, you can't even get away on the Hollywood
Yeah,
Strip.
I doubt
Listen.
that too.
So the Hollywood Strip, right? I haven't been there since I was a child, but at the same time, it's only like 2 blocks that look nice, and then the rest looks like fucking third world country. It's right back. It's right back to where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Skid Row.
So Skid Row's right there.
Right there. I'm telling you. I've never been there.
You can't treat LA like a vacation spot. It's not that. It's a major city. It has tons of gang violence. So go in
Sound
there.
like it's Grand Theft Auto.
It damn near is.
What's the
Even the fucking chief of police said, we can't protect you. Don't come here.
It sounds like a third world country when the gangs run when the gangs actually run
damn near
the area. Yeah,
damn near. And there's so many to choose from. It's like Chicago. We got. I mean, well, at one point we had like gangs, and you could tell where you could go, where you couldn't go, who was where. I don't know shit today.
I don't
know
even trust it. I don't even trust it today. It's too unpredictable because now these fools is going where we used to go to get away from, like north side, downtown.
Yeah.
Now they up there doing all the work.
Yeah, that's them shorties. These shorties.
And it's no different. It's no different in Philly. It's no different in Detroit. It's no different in New York.
Do you remember? I want to say a couple months ago where the worker at the Maxwell Polish stand was shot.
Yep.
And everybody was, oh man, these kids are out of control. This. The nigga who shot him was like 37. So everybody want to blame the shorties. Like, no, you can't just say that.
It's not even the majority of the shorties. It's a grown.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It's their parents.
I don't know who it is. I love them
Stay away from me.
I think people. Well, I ain't gonna say this on air.
Let it be.
They say drop it down on them niggas.
Don't worry, you protected.
Oh,
right, you good.
even with that, right? I feel as though
come out with some shit that you come across your back with.
I mean, I feel as though I'm far more trained than the average person.
Absolutely.
By far. But if niggas got the drop on you, they got the drop on you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And they got the drop on him.
Yeah.
A lot of people are trying to blame his girlfriend for sharing her location, but he had also shared his location before that. And I guess they kind of triangulated off of those two posts and did what it did, and that's why I'm trying to. You never know who's watching. I saw a meme that was saying, "Oh, for all y'all that's saying I don't post where I'm at till I leave, ain't nobody looking for you, nigga. You never know."
Yes, right.
Please pay attention out here.
You never know, right?
Especially if you're one of those people. Like, I've never been a flashy person.
Nope.
I probably got 2 pieces of jewelry. I never wear them. Because it's like you never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention to you. You might feel as though, well, I ain't nobody. What would you do that to me for? Niggas will rob you for $100. Niggas rob you for $10.
Niggas will rob you for your headphones if you get headphones in your head.
Fam, you ever been
Nigga,
robbed?
I was at work and the nigga robbed me for a sandwich. The nigga ate half my sandwich and left the other half in the refrigerator.
I would have said, what? I would have.
Well, I guess I didn't know he did it, but I guess he was being considerate by leaving me the other half and shit.
Nigga, shit.
Yeah. Hey, he was like, hey, I could have ate the whole thing.
Right. What you got on my lunch? What you got on my lunch, Craig?
I don't understand why it's always your shit to be like that. I don't get it. I don't know, man. We're going to figure that out. We're going to figure out the appropriate level for you, because you go from real quiet to all that. Real quick. Like, god damn.
To 100.
The boy just turned up real quick.
I got a disclaimer.
What's the disclaimer?
I rewatched the last show.
Did you? So you realize why I wanted to smack you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was very tired.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I was extremely tired. I was up for well over 24 hours.
Yeah.
Cooking food. Man, that was really bad. It was so funny. I watched myself and I laughed at myself because the way I tried to play it off like I was actually listening and laughing with y'all, that shit was hilarious.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
My bad.
Yeah.
You know what?
I bought ribs though.
You did bring ribs. You fucking ribs up too.
Yeah.
For like 2
You know
days.
what's crazy? I can't watch it because I'm gonna be too critical on myself.
Watch it so you can be
That's
critical.
the whole point.
That's how you improve.
Nah, then if
I'm
I
extremely
be critical.
I be wanting to
But
choke
what
him.
it is
Artists.
Like,
then I
I'm about
won't
to kill this nigga last.
see if I do it. I won't be myself now. You know what I mean? Because I be like, I can't do
You'll be
this.
watching to try to catch yourself. Before you do stuff, like yell in my ear.
Every damn show.
Hey man, hey, that just come with it.
So just come with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have to get a hearing aid or something. I'm just saying. That's fucked up. I thought you loved me, man. I'm supposed to be family.
Hey man,
You don't care about my hearing?
should take them headsets off.
I gotta wear the headphones. Damn, what was you saying?
We was talking about location.
Yeah, sharing your location and shit. First of all, anytime I post my location a lot, and I'm never there. So I'm one of them people that the meme was talking about. Because if I post it, trust me, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Except for that one time where I was drunk a couple. Well, that's another thing about the last episode. That last episode, I was fucked up.
No comment.
I'm not doing that anymore.
No comment.
That's one of the reasons why I was sleepy too, because I drank right before I came.
And you was drinking during the show, shit.
And I was drinking during the show.
Yeah. Y'all didn't y'all didn't listen to it. Even if you watch the video, the audio version of the podcast.
I probably gotta listen to the audio.
The whole second hour we did when the camera was off.
Just laughing.
Nah, I cut it.
Oh, you cut it?
I cut it. The whole second hour. I cut
You
it.
probably was talking shit.
We was just rambling.
Yeah.
we were talking about anything.
Hey,
I was like, I was drunk.
Hey, it was a part that you went to use the toilet and shit.
Yeah, I went and used the bathroom.
You cut that shit out?
I cut the whole second hour.
Oh, so that was part of the second hour.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Actually, no, I think that happened on. Yeah, I was on the video. The video was still on when that.
Yeah,
part
that shit was hilarious.
But it was like almost like 10 minutes after that. You remember when the camera cut, and I was like, "Fuck it, we just gonna keep recording anyway." Yeah. I cut that whole second hour of audio. It wasn't even an hour; it was probably like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But then I trimmed it. I trimmed it to where it was like 5 minutes before we finished recording, and then like up to the point where the camera cut off. And I cut that time out, and then I put them two parts together and put out the audio. And then the video, I just ended it. I ended the video before the camera cuts off.
Yeah.
So it's probably 5 minutes missing from the video.
But y'all got anything against people posting their location?
Who, me? I'm firmly against it.
I mean, I don't. I used to do it, but I don't. Especially if I go on a trip. Then everybody gotta know I'm gone.
Yeah, I think I'm too secretive.
Yeah, I don't post pictures that I went until after I get back.
Then on top of that, I got people probably counting my money and shit. You know what I mean? So
right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't post shit.
I don't post nothing.
Shit, I probably did. You probably wouldn't think I did. You know what I mean? And nobody know about it because I don't need no trophies. You know what I mean?
Right. There's guys I know that post like what they whole outfit, what they just bought. You know, like
No,
I'm like, bro, what did you do?
Nigga, I go on a trip. I go in a restaurant. I used to motherfuckers count the drink out drunk. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that look like that's like a $50 plate. That drink probably like $10. It's motherfuckers that do that shit. You know what I mean?
Pocket watching.
Motherfuckers on Facebook, they're like, "Oh, you got it." The fuck I don't. Who told you that? Like, that shit. We poor. You see this backdrop? I ain't getting ironed or nothing. Think a nigga with money would have a wrinkled backdrop? No. Come on now.
Fresh your figure, the whole balcony.
That's different though. Them niggas, never mind. Yeah, get me riled up.
This bullshit.
Could you imagine what your life would have been like had you died at 30? Not to, just bring the mood down, but
Somber.
we was already there.
So if I died at 30,
Think of you're 41. Think of everything that has happened. Are you 42?
That's
Old ass nigga.
Fucking misery, boy.
Think about
years old, you ain't experienced shit.
Think about everything that has happened between 30 and where you are now at 42.
Oh wow.
Imagine not having that.
I couldn't.
I don't think people really fully live until they get in their mid-30s.
Men, for men, for men, we really don't see that stride until mid-30s and go all the way through our 40s. That real good stride of life for men.
Then when you get in your 40s, you realize how much you didn't know when you was in your 30s.
Right, and you learn. You get men average wise. We tend to get into our financial stride in our 40s as well. That's another thing. So we don't really start
I know
living.
English. I don't know nothing about financial stride. I don't know money. El Broke.
We still, but if I compare 42-year-old Daniel to 32-year-old Daniel, it's a huge difference over there.
Yeah, I ain't had my second child till I was 30, 29, 30. Yeah, I was 30 when she was born. Was it 2010? How was I in 2010? I don't know. I was only 29.
You was 29.
I was about to turn 30. No, was I about to turn 30? I don't know. I was only 29 though.
I was 30 then.
But yeah, so to miss from 30 to now.
Yeah, despite how much you felt like you experienced, you really haven't.
Man.
Yeah, but key things have happened.
I always thought. I mean, well, as you know, when you 18, 19, you think 30 is old. Then you get to 30 and you like, I ain't know shit. Like from 18 to 30, I knew nothing. Nigga. I was just out here enjoying life.
And then when you get 40, you like,
this
ain't even old.
You know fucking thing.
Nope.
Yeah, like even now, it's like, you know, I might feel old, but that's because I'm fat. Like,
we working on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even like a real fat person. I'm like a new fat person. Where it's like, you know, I could go either way. Like these next 6 months will really determine.
I fluctuate every now and then.
What do they call it? I don't self-identify as fat.
Yeah. In between us.
I got tattooed. I got slim tattooed on my arm, dog.
That's
like,
right. That's that. You're historically not.
Like I've never. I didn't get fat till I was like 35. So.
Yeah. I've always been stocky.
Well,
so
I wasn't even fat at 35. I didn't get chubby. Well, no, I was always chubby. Well, I had a chubby face, kind of. I don't know.
I've always been stocky. So for me, it's like this belly has been my huge problem.
Yeah,
so,
he was a fat kid though.
Yeah, I was a fat kid, right? But I've
always
been built.
I was like as big as this fucking mic stand.
I've always been built like a football player.
Hey, you always look like you lifted weights and you never lifted weights.
Right, not right.
Yeah.
What's crazy was being skinny wasn't in demand like it is now.
Oh, you know, I had a chick tell me that, you know,
is it big
enough?
It's
in demand now.
Really?
Yeah. I was like 15, 16. She was like, you would be fine as hell if you gained some weight. I was like, man.
I didn't know that skinny men are in the men.
I ain't gonna say because, you know, as a former skinny nigga.
You know, women are weird. Like, women don't.
I know what I was doing in these streets.
Based off our
You're
history.
not gonna get into that.
Yeah, I don't think women care much about that.
Now I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happily married. I don't care what y'all looking for.
Exactly. Exactly. Two of us are.
But I've heard
some stuff.
Anyway, oh man, we keep changing the subject.
Word on the street.
So in addition to the tragic events surrounding the death of PNB Rock, one of my favorite R&B singers, Jesse Powell, also passed.
Yeah.
They haven't said how.
Yeah, they did.
I thought it was a drug overdose.
I don't know. I ain't heard shit.
I don't want to say nothing that's like wrong information. So
right.
You know, a lot of people know Jesse Powell for You, but I actually, even on my phone, I have lots of Jesse Powell songs.
Lots of them.
Because I actually bought the CD in the 90s. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that was before, you just listen to the popular song. Now we used to have to listen to the whole shit.
You wasn't even his first album.
Yeah, you know it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song, yeah.
Not to get off topic, I was listening to Ooh Ah.
Boys to Men. You know there are people who've never heard that.
You know what?
Shauna had never heard that.
My whole life, I thought it was Shy. That same.
You thought it was Shy?
Yeah, I didn't know that was Boys to Men until
that's Boys to Men.
Until like
on their first album.
Yeah, I swear to God, I didn't know it.
Yeah.
But see, that was back when we had tapes, so I knew all the songs. All the songs because I had to listen to it all the way through, and then flip the tape.
I knew the song. I could sing that bitch. I thought it was Shy.
You thought it was Shy.
There was actually two versions of that song. There's the regular version and the remix.
The remix is
one on way better than the other. I think the remix is better than the regular version.
A lot of people say that. I'm like them both equal.
No, they both dope. You know what I mean?
So, even with the how I just asked, about dying young, at 30, Jesse Powell was only like 51.
Yep, that's considered younger.
And that's
Yeah, that's.
Here's the thing. I go to my doctor's appointments at the VA. There's never anybody my age there. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's a guy I've seen that be dropping his grandfather off. Other than that, I'll be like the youngest person. And people always ask me, what war were you in? And I'm like, fam, like I did 12 years. Like, what you talking about?
Right.
They'd be like, oh, no, youngster. And I'd be like, well, how old are you? And they'd be like, 90. So I'd be like, God, nigga.
They act like Afghanistan never happened.
Right.
I mean, but even with that, you get to see that even when people get, 60, 70, 80, 40 is a baby to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine 51. Like how I can't imagine. Well, I always tell my family I'm going first because I'm not strong as y'all. I'm gonna fall the fuck apart. So I gotta go before y'all. I don't know what age that's gonna be, but at the same time, 51.
Everybody on I guess on our side, they live old.
Yeah.
They live a long motherfucking time.
Yeah, they got some long living motherfuckers. I got plans though, man. So like 51 is like 10 years from now for me. I got plans that go a little longer than 10 years.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But you never know when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
So that's sad. Like I can't understand it. Like we just had, Alan pass. He was only 44. Like bro, like
That came out of nowhere.
yeah, so 51, nigga, like 30, nigga, 30. 30 is the
That's imagine being like in your early 20s. Shit, Tupac
Yeah.
was like a new 25.
It's 25.
It's hard when people say Tupac is 25 and you think of all the Tupac music you've ever heard. You're like, really?
Yeah.
He did all that and that?
And that was
Like 19 to 25?
Yep, it sure did.
And what's crazy is, I was just talking about this the other day. For him to be that age, his mindset was just so far advanced in the current 25-year-old.
Yeah. I think back then,
Shit, he was more advanced than a lot of 35.
I think back then the mindsets in general were just different. In comparison.
Question. We can kind of get off of that topic as it is a little bit. You feel like there was an effort to kill conscious rap?
An effort?
Purposely.
To purposely kill conscious rap. You know what I'm talking about?
I think
Tribe Called Quest, Brand Nubian.
I don't think it was.
I don't think it's
Native
dead.
Tongue.
I don't particularly
You know
think
the
it's
niggas
dead.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
No, not that it's dead.
I
It's
don't think
definitely
they-
not as relevant. Hasn't been in the last 30 years.
Yeah, I don't think they make the songs people want. That the radio.
But why? They used to be all over the radio.
No, I think it's not the songs that the record execs want. It's not the music the record execs want.
Yeah.
The record execs, they run the show.
That's facts.
They run what hits the radio. They run who they sign.
Well, but you know
That's
what's
facts.
crazy? Everybody have a niche. It's a market.
Yeah,
it's a
for sure.
market for it,
For
and,
sure.
they can profit. They can make a lot of money off that particular.
Absolutely. And
Market. I hate the fact that they stopped making raps for people our age. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like
Actually,
rappers stop.
Well, I can't say that they don't make raps for people our age, quote unquote. There are rappers older than us. Rap itself is a young genre, for the most part. Like it's barely 40.
Yeah, we don't.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like well, it's about 44.
Rap is the
like that.
only person that we don't want to see a 50-year-old tour. You know what I mean?
I'll go watch a 50.
that-
Jay-Z is
that-
like 53. I'll go to
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
Diana
concert.
Ross like about like
That-
80 years
the
old
thing
and
is,
shit.
The thing is, as we get older, our favorite rappers get older. They're still touring. They're still. We might not listen to their new music. Like, who just came out with an album? And I'm like, nigga, nobody want to hear that. No, I'll listen to Nas. But when Nas do shows, he still got to do all them.
Them old
he
joints.
got to do them old joints first.
yeah.
Then he might sprinkle in some of the newer ones.
Right.
But even with the newer ones, the only people really listening to it is people who've been Nas fans for decades.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like I don't think there's any new Nas fans. You know what I mean?
You have some sprinkles.
I don't see nothing wrong with catering to your core.
That's fine.
But I see a lot of artists try to go beyond that.
But what my question was though,
I'm
do
gonna
you
give you
feel
an
like
example of an artist that try to go beyond their core, and all he had to do was stick in his core, stick to his core. Was R. Kelly. R. Kelly tried
boy, he about to get a lot of shit stuck to his core. Drop the soap, man.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
That was
they gave that.
knock
He
him down,
guilty on 6 counts.
I
The
guess
one
we
he
on
got,
the next
the one
topic.
he got off on, the one count they didn't find him guilty of was the tape they didn't watch, that the jury didn't watch. He was found guilty on all the other counts except that one tape.
I heard somebody was concerned. Oh, he gonna skate by on this one. So he already
No,
in jail.
even if he got off on that one, he was already
He was already done.
done. Now he's
All right, check this out. I was under the impression
done.
that this was the old case that they retried.
I believe it is.
Yeah, some parts of it are from the same.
So-
like 2006.
So let me ask you
some
this.
shit.
With that being said, he already beat that case years ago.
Yeah, so to speak.
Now, do you think his lawyer gonna come back and get that shit thrown out off?
That man has the worst lawyer ever.
Yeah, because I don't even know how
Does
that
he
shit
know?
made it.
Yeah, you ever see? Not worse than Trump's lawyers.
Right.
But did you see the press conference they did with the lawyer?
Good point.
No, because y'all don't
Nah,
pay
I
attention to
ain't
shit.
seen
He's got the worst lawyer
At the
ever.
press conference.
He's got the worst lawyer ever. Like his lawyer's terrible. I don't know where he found him. Fire.
You want to do with the dreads?
Nah. Yeah. Well, he's one of them.
He's one.
That's a lawyer. I thought that was his. I thought that was his PR person.
And he's an attorney. He's also an attorney.
Nah. He has an attorney. The attorney's like a white guy. Well, I don't know if that's his actual attorney or if that's just somebody they had up there talking for him. But he's terrible. He's the worst lawyer ever. There was something.
Let me ask you this: do you think he should have got off? Do you think he can get off on Double Jeopardy?
No.
No.
That's it.
No.
Double Jeopardy is.
I mean, but even if he got off, he's still guilty of the other shit, and they're not letting him off of that. So
yeah. So,
anybody that was, hoping and praying that R. Kelly was gonna be free, see you in like 40 years, my nigga. Shit, probably not even 40.
You think I read something that said 90.
90?
Yeah,
I think. I
don't think he got 90 years.
They haven't.
He's done.
They haven't given the
like
terms
50.
or whatever the conviction.
He's done.
He's just guilty. They haven't given the. I always forget
Just
words. To have such an
imagine-
extensive fucking vocabulary, I always forget words like the simplest words.
Just imagine you made like $200 million in your early 20s and 30s to end your fucking life in jail.
And you can't read. But you're one of the best songwriters ever.
Hey, I think that's legal
Man.
advice.
Unfortunately, you like little girls, so you gotta go. Sorry.
The man.
He's better than me though, cause I'd have took his ass out.
His talent, his talent too good for him not being able to read, man.
No, jail too good for you, homie.
You'd have knocked his noodle back.
Yeah, it was a wrap. And no one found out it was me.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Don't edit that out.
Definitely edit that shit out.
You got no choice.
I got suspended on Facebook. Did I show you that video?
No, I ain't sure. I don't think you showed the video.
You just in the video.
It was a dude that was beating his girl and shit, and he was hitting the car, another man's car and shit. And I was like, oh, the shot dude.
Oh yeah, I know which video you're talking about.
Yeah, they suspended the shit out of my.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to block you saying that too.
Oh damn. Yeah, edit that shit out.
And let me tell you, man, I'm done with TikTok, man. You got another TikTok strike.
Did they say for what?
No, it just said It just says even the clip I shared.
Content.
It said
We use somebody else shit.
No, it just said this content violates our terms, and I looked at it, I read it, I hit appeal immediately, and then like 45 seconds later they said, "Oh, you were right." It's like, bro, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not about to play with y'all, so I'm done with TikTok now.
I find it very.
If y'all want to take over the TikTok, I've been anti-TikTok from jump.
I find it concerning because so many things are said on TikTok. So many things are done on TikTok, especially by women. But when see black men when they're doing something, and that happens, that bothers me.
TikTok is racist. TikTok will show you the algorithm is what? Damn, I probably got to block out the word racist. I'm not sure.
No,
I don't think you can block out.
Bruh, look at me.
They got new guidelines,
yeah.
That's one of them.
Listen,
He read that shit.
I be reading this shit. Yeah.
All of a sudden it's gonna be a big ass bell. We gonna be this whole little session gonna be like.
There's only one way to find out. Find out when they say something, because they don't just start off with a strike.
Yeah,
they start off. They start off with they send you an email.
Yeah,
no. It pops up on your video. It says your video, the audio has been muted for this video.
Okay.
And I read it and I said, well, why the fuck was it muted? And it didn't tell me why. I just said a violation of the terms. I said, was it something we said? Can you not say nigga on TikTok? Like, I don't understand. That's the only word we really use. Like, we say nigga 75,000 times. I counted. But, I said in particular, like,
well, it's funny.
17 times last episode.
I see white people say nigga all day on TikTok.
I wanted to make a supercut of just me all the times I said in particular last episode. It would have been funny. But TikTok is racist. So the algorithm itself, it might say that it's, finding videos for you that you might like, but at the end of the day, it's not going to show certain people the same videos that'll show you or me. Like if I was, you know what I'm saying, it would show me different shit. Like just as even if it's like the dances and the people dancing, the videos of people dancing, you're gonna see a completely different set of videos than me if I was, you know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Goddamn bananas.
Napkins.
Bananas. So R. Kelly going to jail for life. Speaking of going to jail for life, this Purge law
Jesus Christ.
for Illinois. And now that I am here to, I'm gonna actually pull my phone out. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, if you was to scroll past this, would you read it?
Well, if I scroll past it, would I read it?
Have you read it? Have you
I've
ever
read it, yes.
You read it? Okay, cool.
Yes.
If you was just randomly scrolling down your news feed, would you stop to read this?
Nope.
Damn. I'm gonna try to see if I can edit in, the actual, you know what I'm saying, shit to show. But if I was to pull up, wait a second, that's the wrong folder. If I was to pull up this,
Right.
and you see this big, thing that say non-detainable offenses beginning January 1st.
Right. Which is not even, that's made up actually.
And I know
Yeah. They add, no, it's made
it's definitely made up.
Yeah.
Not only is it made up, it's basically
the opposite.
it's fear-mongering clickbait is what I'm gonna call it.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
If anybody who doesn't know, it says Illinois non-detainable offenses beginning January 1st, 2023. Aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide, intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, and threatening a public official. Now,
Intimidation.
and then it says, under this new law, after being charged with the crimes listed, those arrested would be released without bail pending a court date.
Let me
Now,
ask you this. Go ahead.
like it says, what they'll tell you is, most people don't understand the word non-detainable, right? What they're saying, they're like, if somebody tries to kill you, they just gonna let them go. And the average person to think, they're not even gonna arrest them. No, you're gonna get arrested, right? The cash bail system has always been systemically racist.
Yeah, definitely one-sided.
Yeah.
Always. And I say that to say, someone, like we were talking about earlier, someone said, if they do this and they don't have to pay bail, they can get back out and try to finish the job. Okay. If they pay their bail, they can get back out and try to finish the job. So what the fuck is you talking about?
Exactly.
It's basically you don't have the money to get out. Right? Cook County Jail.
Cook County,
It's pre-trial.
Yeah.
It's a pre-trial fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something like 60 to 70% of the people in there haven't been to trial, don't have a trial date set.
Right.
Still there.
Mm-hmm.
America is you innocent until proven guilty, not the opposite way around. So when they say, they about to let out a bunch of criminals, it's like, nah, they letting people out of jail who haven't been to trial yet. If I've been in here for 2 years, what are you waiting for?
Right.
Right? But that's being in here for 2 years. If somebody say, hey, here's what we arrested you for. This. The judge, they think that you're looking at, what could be 6 more years in here, and you already been in here for 2 years.
Right.
With no word. And not giving you no time served, but if you just plead guilty, we let you out 2 years. What you gonna say?
I'll take that deal.
You know what I'm saying? You'll take that deal,
Yeah.
and that makes everybody's job easier. The cops ain't got to investigate. The lawyers ain't got to do shit else. It's like, well, he says he's guilty, so he's just gonna sit there for 2 more years.
And that remind me of that dude in New York.
Khalif Broward.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in there for 3 years.
Yeah, and they said he stole a
They tried to give him
backpack.
like 6 months, and he was like,
Yeah, he said no, because I didn't do it.
Yeah. Right.
But you got a better chance of fighting your case. I'd rather fight the case from the outside than sitting in here waiting on y'all.
No, you're gonna lose your case fighting on the inside. You better off fighting on the outside.
I've seen guys on YouTube go over this. People that don't live in the state, people that didn't actually take the time to read it. One of the guys, from Night Talk. You ever watch him on YouTube?
Negative.
Night Talk
videos.
Night
I
Talk.
do not recommend.
He made a. Huh?
I said when I see them videos, I click do not recommend channel. I don't want to watch that stupid shit. Like I don't.
No, he cool. It's just he was.
Has he ever used the word social justice warrior?
No.
Lies.
No. Yes. No. He did the whole concept is why he normally doesn't even touch on stuff like this.
I don't even know
But
what
he was talking about the same.
What are you talking about other than that?
Random stuff. It's pretty random. It's pretty random. So I watch him.
Do not recommend. I'm good.
It's cool. You gotta watch him. Watch him.
I'm good.
He's cool.
He gonna watch us? Say he gonna watch us? Fuck him.
All right. So he put out a video basically saying that, talking about the Purge in Illinois, right? And then he made a video of the next day recanting everything he said, because he actually sat down and read the law.
Here's the thing. I highly doubt he finished, because the actual law itself is 734 pages. And like I told him, I tapped out at like 100.
Nigga, I tapped out the first paragraph. As soon as you
I read a lot of the. I think he read a lot of the key things that went against what he was saying the day
Here's
before.
the thing. There's a summary of HB 3653, which is the Safety Act, the Safety, Accountability, Fairness, Equity today. It's not just for bail reform. It's not just this. It's actually an extensive, like I said, 700 something pages.
But you know what?
I tapped out on. I think I got to like 100, like to 104, some shit like that. I was like, I'm not reading all this.
But you know they got a governor election.
Yeah. They got
like next month,
right?
And that's the thing. It was actually passed in like fucking February 2021.
Right.
It's 2022,
and they're using it, especially the mayors. They're all using it for propaganda. So the mayor in the mayor in Orland is the one that's going viral with what he was saying. But
right,
you know what I'm saying. But he went out and he said these things, and that's what's going viral to everybody. That video of him talking about it, because he was so quote unquote outraged about it. So
I don't even know why
he's Republican. He's a Republican man.
Is he Cook County or Will County?
He's still Cook.
I think he's Cook.
I think Orland is border. I think it's like both counties.
Well, this is border of both. So I don't think. Well, it might be.
No, I think Orland actually in 2 different counties though.
Yeah, Park Forest. Like
2 different counties.
Yeah, if you go further, like a little bit down.
I know
there,
if you go to like 226, I know that's like Will, right?
No, Will County. Well, where are we at? Western is that this way.
Western this way.
This Western.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like
226.
226. Yeah.
Orland.
Okay. You might want to edit that out.
Edit what out? I don't know where the fuck I live at. What's up if you want to?
You outside. In the earlier conversation.
I had to think about it anyway.
That's gonna sound like a West Side Gun record.
Motherfucker gonna bring out the marching band on their ass.
Better bring a fucking rocket launcher. But the summary reads: police reform and accountability creates a more robust statewide certification and decertification system for police officers, requires the use of body-worn cameras by all police departments, empowers the Attorney General to conduct pattern or practice investigations, updates use of force standards, creates duties to intervene and render aid, and requires training on racial sensitivity, use of force, de-escalation, mental health, and crisis intervention. Provides for mental health awareness and screenings for officer wellness. Requires a predicate offense for a resisting arrest offense to be applicable, something I know for a fact is necessary because I was arrested for resisting arrest and was not told what arrest I was resisting. Right? Where did I stop? Reforms crowd control and arrest techniques, including banning chokeholds. Requires the permanent retention of police misconduct records. Requires use of special prosecutor for officer-involved deaths. Removes the sworn affidavit requirement for the filling of police misconduct complaints. Prevents police departments from acquiring and using certain military surplus equipment, and requires police to develop plans to protect vulnerable people present during search warrant raids. Lots of amazing shit, but you know what it sounds like? It sounds like police will be held accountable and you have to do your fucking job now, right?
Yep.
So why would you not, try to, talk this shit up as some type of purge, right? But as far as criminal justice reform, so you're not going to scroll past that on fucking Facebook, Instagram, anywhere and stop and read it. You're just not. As a human being, it's a lot to read, right?
We so used to people doing
Do
shit
your
for
own
us.
work. Do your own research.
All right. So criminal justice reform Expands first responder co-response deflection programs with funding prioritized for programs in communities impacted by the war on drugs who have police community relations issues and lack access to mental health and drug treatment. Eliminates cash bail to ensure a fairer pretrial detention system based on public safety and not on wealth. Biggest one, right? Eliminates license suspensions for unpaid fines and fees due to red light camera and traffic offenses. Big dog. Big one.
I felt that one. I'm sorry. Shit.
I'm glad I did catch none of that because you
You just had the Holy Ghost on that.
right? Oh man.
Hallelujah.
Modernizes sentencing laws by reforming the habitual criminal penalty enhancement and felony murder statute. Limits short-term commitments for individuals with 4 months or less left on their sentence. Eliminates mandatory supervised release for class 3 and 4 felonies unless the prison review board determines it is needed after a risk and needs assessment. Shortens mandatory supervised release terms for all other felony categories. Now, what that is, I guess after you get out and you're on probation or parole or whatever, it shortens the amount of time that you're actually
so
on
you
that.
won't fuck around and fuck it up because you're late to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Increases the director of the Department of Corrections discretion to award sentence credits and expand awards of credit for completion of educational degrees and programming. Provides service and programming for pregnant incarcerated individuals and requires that medical treatment be provided to them without unreasonable delay. Requires that 3 phone calls be provided within 3 hours of arrival at a police station and before questioning. Increases transparency and accountability by requiring investigation and reporting of deaths in custody.
And I don't see why why anybody have anything against that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fear mongering and it's political.
Yeah, I ain't even got to read the last one because it's pretty much just repeating itself at that point. But that's the point. Like, you're not gonna take the time to if you're not gonna take the time to actually research this, to actually follow, do proper research. Just go read the bill.
Right.
Don't just go off of YouTube, a fucking meme. Like, why are you getting your information from a meme and you're
that's
not
been a major
double?
problem. That's why this keeps going viral and why people keep talking about it as if it's something that's religious. Oh, it's the purge happening. Chicago already is the center of what people tend to look at when it comes to violence.
I mean, my thing is, she's already a purge.
Right. Yeah, if that's the case, right?
Shit, you know how many purge they had in America?
Right.
You might have to edit this one.
Just talk about
they had a purge in Chicago in 1919.
The first thing we was just talking about was a man who was enjoying chicken and waffles with his family and he got shot. Like, they just shot up the fucking circus. The circus was closed on
They were setting
Monday or
up.
Tuesday.
They were setting up. They shot over a baseball game.
Yeah, like.
I had a friend that texted me this morning. She texted me. She said, "Hey, are you?" She was like, "Hey, I need you to hit me up ASAP." I was like, I was half asleep. I was like, "You okay?" She said, "Yeah, I just got shot. I just got to the hospital." Whoa!
What's her name? Zande?
Huh?
Never mind.
No.
I know you're talking about.
No. So apparently there's something going on. There's a war going on or something or other with one of the Mexican games going on this week with all the Hispanic Heritage Month stuff, and they're getting into it with the guys over off 79th and Damon.
Okay.
In that area, that's
kind of a long distance from their neighborhood, but they've been in there now.
Right.
They've been moving in,
right. And so what happened yesterday was, she said they were at the light at 79th and Damon. These guys just pulled up and started spraying the vehicle. All of them got shot in the leg. Thank God.
That's wild.
She sent me a picture of it. I was like, what? The bullet's still in her leg.
That's crazy.
I'm just like, I'm glad y'all made it out.
Yeah, I know somebody got shot yesterday too. So.
Jeez.
That's why I don't know if it's the same person with her.
Might be the same car, same area.
Yeah, it probably had to have been the same area because that's a hell of a coincidence.
They got.
I ain't gonna say I would hope it was the same car because it ain't that many cars getting sprayed. But
that's a fact.
It's Chicago.
I don't know nothing about guns.
I love my city.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I do love my city.
I love it, but I've lived elsewhere, so I don't.
Fair enough.
I'm saying
You love it, but don't love it.
a lot of people will tell you, "Oh, Chicago is great. Why would you ever want to leave?" I think we moved the first time when I was 10, and we moved to California, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened in my life. Cause I don't know what the shit we was into at 10 years old. Even at 10, I would never would have made it. Like, I never would have made it.
Like,
There's
I
a
like
lot of
your
guys I grew
partner.
up with that didn't.
You know how they be talking, Buster?
Getting the
I
core.
mean, even that little 3-4 year break was that was the difference. Cause yeah, we was on some other
Like,
shit.
hey, let me get your basketball, cuz. Thanks, cuz.
Shit, we got our basketball.
I kind of
court
hit
here.
the part of California we moved to. It was the Bay Area, but
Oh, you was in San Francisco.
nah, it's Alameda. It's like
Yeah.
San Francisco, Oakland, Alameda is like a little tiny
I got
little
you.
thing, but it's all right there. And I was like a fucking tornado when I hit that bitch. Like they'll never like, why is he fighting so much? Like I've been fighting every day. Like what you mean? Like, so that's all I knew. Like, I didn't know, you ever watch like a TV show or a movie in the 90s and the kids at the school, it's real like they're all, segregated. Like, oh, those are the jocks, those are the nerds.
Oh, you talking
that's
about the
this,
high school
that's
movies,
this.
yeah.
That's how comically stereotypically segregated this school was. Those were the jocks, those
That
were
was
these people, those
coolest.
that. And I was the nigga from Chicago.
It's like, you had your own little subs.
You know what I'm saying? It was so bad. I got into a fight.
Low
with
key,
this African
that would
kid.
be dope if they was to add something like that in a movie. They'd be like, oh yeah, this group, this group. Oh yeah, that's Chicago.
And that's your nickname.
So here's what happened, right? I used to fight. I would get into a fight on Monday. I would be suspended Tuesday, Wednesday. I come back to school Thursday.
Suspended again.
By Friday, I was suspended again.
Yeah, that sounds like my Facebook resume.
So what slowed it down? I got into this fight with this African kid, right? I think his name was like Merhawi. Yeah, his name was Merhawi. He had an older brother who was in 8th grade. His name was like Merhat. And what happened with Merhawi? He had been saying some shit. And I said, "Bet I see you after
that
school."
African?
I said, "I see you after school."
Them
Right?
niggas be wrestling lions.
So after
on,
school, right? We out in the courtyard, and he's trying to leave, and I'm like, "Nah, we gotta fight. Like, I don't know if you know how this works, but you was talking shit. Now we gotta fight." So he's like, I'm not gonna fight. So I hit him.
Well, you
Bam.
got in the UFC, man. If you fighting niggas that wrestle lions and shit.
He apparently wasn't the lion wrestling type. So I hit him,
This is a go hurt.
but when I hit him, his older brother was at the top of the stairs. And he said, "What are you doing to my brother?" And I looked, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm not fighting both of these niggas. I took off running. Damn, out of there.
Hey, did you just repeat what he just said?
Nope. Cause man, you stupid. You influenced it.
Hey, you ever heard that
I don't
Styles
like
P
that,
song,
man.
Never Fight an
I
African?
don't like that yet. What?
Styles P got a song called Never Fight an
You
African.
got a song called Never Fight an
Never Fight an
African.
African, yeah. I love it.
Shout out to my African.
But I wasn't gonna fight both of them. That was my thing.
Hey, check this out. Hey, I had to bring this shit back. I was like, you fight niggas that fight lions.
You stop.
This nigga like, nah, he was a go.
Yo, what?
You niggas hear it?
I ain't hear it, man. I got headphones.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I listened to it later.
Hey, and you was like, he wasn't a lion fighting type. Then you like, he was a go. I can't even say it. Oh shit, I can't even
I
say
said
it.
it
I'm
was a
done.
go hurt.
Oh, y'all are wild.
It was a callback to what he said earlier. He was like, your little go hurt makes Daryl look like a welfare kid.
Y'all are wild.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all are loud too. God man, I keep telling y'all ain't got to lean into it.
I wasn't leaning that time.
Hey, low key.
Good.
Hey, that should be a clip.
It's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to see what the fuck he said.
I'm sorry. I don't
So-
know Africans coming after me, man.
So I ran. I took off running because I wasn't gonna fight both of them. This was the time my mother was on deployment, so my grandmother had flew out to California.
Big brother must fight lions.
I wasn't trying to find out what he fought.
You keep going with this.
I was gone. Right.
He ran from us.
So it's like 6 o'clock.
Out of here.
It's like 6 p.m. I'm at the crib chilling. The school calls the house. talks to my grandma. She says, they want you to come back up to the school. Something about a fight you had. And I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, whatever. Because my grandma wasn't walking to the school. She was old at the time. She was just there watching. Wasn't shit she could really do because we was kind of wild.
You must have punched the Nigerian out that nigga.
I mean, he fell, but it wasn't like it's a kid fight. Man.
Right.
Like,
nothing happening.
I didn't kung fu him.
Right.
So I get up to the school, and the security guard has me in the office, and he's like, "So, what did you hit him with?" I said, "My hand." And he looks at me like, "All you hit him with your hand was your hand?" And I said, "Yeah." I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" So they show me these pictures. This dude got lumps, scratches, cuts. I said, "Yo, I didn't do none of this." And he was like, "Well, they're saying that you hit him with a pipe. The police are out there right now searching the courtyard because it was like construction and shit going on." He's like, "They're trying to find what piece of metal you beat him with." And I said, "I hit him one time." They're like, "So you're not denying hitting him?" I said, "No, I hit him one time."
God, give me the power.
I was like God forbid I take a fight off my jacket. I was.
Did you black out? What's going on? Did you black out or something?
Nah.
Sure
I hit this boy once, right? So, you know, the cops finally come in.
You know what happened when he raised that fist up? The hammer came.
So the police come in and they're talking. Our vice principal was this guy, Mr. Aronian. I'll never forget Mr. Aronian. Our little talks
Is he Armenian?
He might have been. So they talking to him, and they're asking him about my character and what kind of student I am, and they're like, well, he's a good student, as far as
you hit the nigga with the Odin Force.
So what he does, he does fight a lot.
I'm done.
So the cops, they handcuff me. They say you're going to jail for assault. Nigga, I'm like 11. Like why? Why am I being arrested? It's like, call your grandmother. She can come get you from the police station, but we taking you in. Bro, I've never cried so hard in my fucking life, dog. Like, I'm like, please. I said, I didn't do this to him. I hit him one time. And they were like, well, until we can figure this out, here's where you're gonna be.
That wasn't you. That
no,
was
they was just fucking with me. So it was Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker got a personality, man. He probably was upset.
Ignorant.
He said you hit him with the Odin Force.
So yeah, so it's like, without them few years, it could have been worse. I was a violent child. Like it was terrible. I'm a much happier person. By the time I got to high school, you remember Kendall
Donaldson?
Big wrestling.
Donaldson. Yeah.
So shout out to Peanut. You remember Peanut?
Yeah.
All right. Freshman year, we all had English with Miss can't remember what her name is. Black lady. That was our first year there.
Dark skin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's like Miss Meacham, some shit like that. No, not Miss Meacham.
She was younger. She
was a younger black chick.
Yeah.
So we all sitting in English class, and we all used to just sit around, making jokes and shit.
Right.
And Kendall said something, and I said, "You big ass black."
Well, this when Kendall had you up against the.
Yeah,
I remember this.
So
I heard it.
So I said something to Kendall, and Kendall was like, "I bet I see you at the class." I said, "I whoop your ass." Kendall was a state wrestling champ. Like
Kendall was basically Brock Lesnar, just black as hell.
Just black. Kendall was big, and you gotta remember my freshman year of high school, I was little.
Yeah.
So I didn't think he was gonna do nothing. So.
State wrestling.
So the second we walk out the class, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Hit that corner.
Slide out.
I'm trying to hit that corner real quick. Snatched me up, threw me up on the locker, was like, what that shit you were talking about in the class? I was like,
I remember this.
I said, man, fuck you.
I remember this.
You like, hey.
Look, cause if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Fuck it.
Either I wasn't in that. I know I wasn't in that class.
No, you wasn't in that class.
But I remember seeing it in the hallway.
So Peanut go, man, Kendall, let that little nigga go. And Kendall looked at me, and I was just like, look, I don't know why I had my hand balled up because I couldn't hit him. He probably wouldn't have felt that shit. Kendall was like, punk ass, just let me go. I was like, oh my god. I never cried so hard.
You know,
On the inside.
You know, it's
Karate
like-
Man bleed on the inside.
Just know I just. He said, "Karate Man bleed on."
Yeah.
I had your back, man.
I could have died that day. Nigga, he would have whooped all that. Didn't he go to jail for killing that nigga like that?
Oh, he ain't go to jail.
No.
We friends on Instagram.
He didn't kill a nigga with his bare hands.
I would've.
That was the story.
Hey,
The story was he
Kendall,
killed a
man.
nigga with his bare hands.
Kendall, don't be like this, all right, but I would have kicked Kendall dead in his damn kneecap. You understand?
He wouldn't have felt it. He would have just
Hey,
dragged
hey,
both of us
hey,
down
hey,
the
Kendall,
hall.
hey, Kendall, I'm big now too. Don't.
I remember
I be
him.
drinking milk.
He got into a fight with what's dude name? Dude named Maurice. They got into a fight. Security couldn't break it up. I was like, God damn, shit was wild.
You okay?
Ooh, I'm fine.
It sound like you still felt that shit.
You got this fighting today.
One of them.
We ain't gonna argue today.
Nope.
They say I don't fight. Take that how you will.
You come across the back with it.
It's real quick. You don't even know it's there.
Button.
So you didn't even know that.
Right.
Motherfucker whistle.
Right.
It be like,
All I knew is that Larry pressed the button on his phone, and all of a sudden, dude fell to the ground.
Yeah, man. Like I took out my phone. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh man.
you gonna have to edit that phone part out there.
You don't.
Oh,
Not editing.
I'm tired. Shit. So what else we have? R. Kelly getting life. The Purge.
Yeah, we always talk about
I was real. A lot of the topics that I had written down before I don't want to say revised my list. I just started rewriting it and never got to the sports parts.
We on this Kobe?
Nah, we ain't there yet.
Nah.
What I did want to start with for sports. Top 10 dunkers ever.
Dunkers?
Yeah. Just give me as many as you can name or that you can think of.
My favorite.
Who you think are the best dunkers?
I think Dwight Howard got the greatest dunk ever.
Dwight Howard, okay.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
I like Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson, okay. I mean, would you consider him one of the best ever?
Off of what he can do.
You would consider him one of the best ever?
I'm gonna take Nate off.
Okay.
Because all his dunking pretty much is jumping.
Okay. So Dwight Howard, Vince Carter,
Gerald Green.
Ooh.
That's good.
You talking about in game dunkers or dunk or
Period.
overall? Okay.
I like Mike.
Mike.
And that's my old school pick.
Okay.
And I want to say Jason Richardson. And you know
These are all very good picks.
And I want to put Isaiah Ryder /
Isaiah
Mike.
Ryder?
Yeah, that's a good
Isaiah
one.
Ryder.
That's a good one. That
I mean,
came
you
out
thinking.
of nowhere.
I gave you that one. You thinking. I gave you that. Okay, so that's 6 of them, right? Who was you just as many
For
as
some
you
reason,
think
my
of?
mind want to say Desmond Mason, but I'm gonna leave
Desmond
that
Mason?
out. I want to leave it.
Even if you would have said Desmond Mason,
Dunkers,
that's fine.
MJ,
Mike,
Sean Kemp,
Sean Kemp,
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
I gotta throw a little guy in there, and I'm gonna tell you when I look at in-game dunks for little guys, I'm gonna say Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose. He's not a little guy, but okay.
A little in comparison to the other guys.
He's bigger than you.
Definitely bigger than me. But I'm saying like as far as
That's what y'all gotta understand. Y'all know Steph Curry's 6'3".
right.
Yeah, they like your height. You
What
gonna
I'm saying is smaller
I feel you.
guys.
What you saying, like a smaller
You know
guy.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
I used to love Derrick Rose in the game.
Okay.
As far as dunking is concerned.
Okay. So that's 4 people.
Who else would I name?
I think Nate Robinson is better in-game dunker than
I've
Rose.
probably seen one in-game dunk by Dave Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Yeah, ain't been a lot. I wouldn't count him for
I would
in-game.
well, it depends. Who else would I choose? Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
I ain't done yet. I ain't done
White
yet.
made it look easy.
Well, we don't need the whole
We
list.
don't need the whole list. Just
We need the whole list. I just wanted to point this out because I'm tired of this dinosaur fucking list. Right? When it comes to anything, when it comes to like a top 10 in rap, you got a bunch of fucking dinosaurs on
I'm
there.
sorry, John Moran.
When it comes to top 10, like
Well,
somebody
somebody
say, who are the
threw
top 10
Dominique in
running
that
backs?
bitch.
They got some fucking dinosaurs on there.
Right.
So I saw this
Dr.
fucking
J,
this
Dominique.
list. You know, Duncan is my shit.
I like Don John Morant too.
Who, Ja Morant?
As a dunker, yeah.
Even good, even better, right?
Yeah.
So I came across this post on
He didn't
Facebook.
cross my mind, but that's a great pick.
Came across this post on Facebook, and the post was, "Who are the top 10 dunkers ever?" Right? And a lot of people gave pretty much the same top 5: Mike, Vince,
Right.
Dominique Wilkins, Sean Kemp.
Right.
Fucking, some people would throw
I
Kobe.
would
Kobe is
consider-
an amazing in-game dunker.
Absolutely.
I would consider Sean Kemp an in-game dunker, but in the dunk contest, Sean Kemp was horrible.
Somebody said, "Oh, I like all those people, but I would put Daryl Dawkins on." I said, "Daryl Dawkins?"
No.
I said, "Man, if y'all get the fuck out of here with these
Stop.
dinosaurs, you trying to add to the fucking."
Putting
I
Daryl
said,
in there, you might as well put Shaq in
I said,
there.
you making a
Daryl.
list. You making a top 10 dunkers list, and you said Daryl fucking Dawkins, like Amari Stoudemire,
Right.
throw it down,
You know,
like Dwight Howard doesn't
what's
jump
crazy?
40 feet in the fucking air and come down, like fucking Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine put on one
Right.
of the, I will say, top 3 dunk contests
but see,
ever.
that thing is
Ever.
How old is dude?
It don't matter.
Dawkins passed
It
away.
don't matter. You can't
years
come
ago.
into an argument and say Daryl Dawkins in fucking 2022.
No, you
I'm
can't.
sorry.
His dunks, like if you compare his dunks to Martin dunks, that shit
You
was
want me to be honest
trash.
with you? You
The
want
only
me to be
thing he
honest with
did was break
Blake-
the rim.
Thank you. Thank you.
Blake
That's all
Griffin
I'm
lives.
Right.
Okay?
That's
Blake
right.
Griffin walks this earth.
Yep.
You,
That's
you
true.
can't just come to me talking about, greatest dunkers ever and then say Daryl fucking Dawkins, my nigga. Come on, man.
You know who I
It's
think,
not 1980.
You know who I think changed the dunking game?
Vince Carter.
Nah.
They brought it back for him. What you talking about?
No. Isaiah Ryder.
Lee Ryder
With
did.
this Isaiah Ryder.
No, nobody
Talking about
wasn't
the between
going,
the legs?
Nobody
The
wasn't
between the
going
legs,
behind the
that
back
was-
through the legs.
that was
Isaiah
a-
Ryder was the first
when
one
he
to
did
do
it in
it.
the dunk contest. That was
Isaiah Ryder jumps 4 feet off the ground. Not even 4 feet. 4,
But he was the first. He was the first
4
person
inches
to
off
do
the
it.
ground.
he was the first to do that in the dunk contest. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes, I agree.
So he after him, everybody he made the dunk
Rick
contest.
Barry was a better dunker than
Barry?
Daryl Dawkins.
Damn,
I
I'm
know I'm
tired of
serious.
people making these lists.
What's crazy?
naming these
Rick Barry
old-ass
wouldn't even
lists.
make nobody list.
That's why when we did the top 10 rappers, I moved a bunch of people around, dog. It's like you trying to tell me that 20, 30 years later nobody has moved up or down. Like no.
Right.
People are still
change.
out here rapping. Like when you said Rakim, I ain't heard a Rakim song I like since 1992. Like what is,
That's fair.
it's 2022. Is he a great rapper? Of course.
Yeah. The reason why I had him in my top 10 is what he did for rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
but
there's different reasons.
to be fair, Fabulous did the same thing Rakim did. You know what I mean?
Not on that level though.
So moving on in sports, we got the NBA is planning to. Well, it says they planning to announce 2 expansion teams for Seattle and Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Right?
I thought they weren't gonna do Las Vegas though. I thought
So-
Las Vegas was something happened like the last All-Star game down there.
Yeah, the last time they had an All-Star game down there, everybody got
Motherfuckers getting
robbed.
their ass beat, robbed.
I mean, but they had an NFL team the last 2 seasons, and then
Yeah,
they got
they doing good.
they got the hockey team, and then they got a
Who's the
WNBA team.
NFL Las Vegas team?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
The Raiders are in Las Vegas now.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you been at? Last time you watched football?
Damn Rock. I didn't know. Well, I don't
Hey,
follow
Bears,
the Raiders
Bears
like that.
fan.
Las Vegas, I think it's the second fastest growing city next to Phoenix.
I don't know Bears.
The thing with Las Vegas is trying to get out of not get out of gambling. They're trying to diversify from gambling because
No, the city just
Most of their
the city
economy-
just growing.
nah, not really. Most of their economy depends on gambling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but the city,
the-
the city growing. Like the population in Las Vegas is probably about like
People are moving.
That's because everybody leaving California.
Yeah, people like about 15 years ago, it was probably like 190,000. Like right now, it's like a 500,000.
Yeah, because they trying to leave California.
Oh yeah,
But at the same time, it's the same thing that's happening with Hawaii. They're getting the locals are getting priced out.
hey, let me say this real quick. This is a little side note. A lot of people don't think San Antonio is a large city, and San Antonio is like down there 2 million people.
Yeah, it's a large city.
And a lot of people wouldn't think Jacksonville is a large city, but it
And
is.
that's like 1 million people.
Yeah.
Like some places, like when I hear people say San Antonio is like a small market team, I'm like,
I mean, that's in comparison to the large market teams, though.
but it's a large market though. Like only like
Only because the team made
it's
it.
it's only like about 6 cities bigger than San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? It's like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles,
Jacksonville.
Phoenix, nah. Phoenix.
Jacksonville's bigger than San Antonio.
No, it's not. Atlanta ain't bigger than San Antonio.
Not Atlanta. Jacksonville is definitely bigger than
Texas
San Antonio.
got like 3 cities that's in the top 10 as far as population goes. San Antonio bigger than Dallas. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Houston is the 4th largest city in America. You know what I mean? And that's right behind Chicago. And from my understanding, it's about to overtake Chicago.
That's correct. Yeah, Houston is 2.3 million. Chicago's 2.7. That you might be right about that. By the way, Houston might overtake Chicago as the 3rd largest city.
Oh well. San Antonio is
Like 1.
San Antonio
Over 1.5. It's like 7, I think.
Yeah, it's 1.4.
I'm still scrolling. I don't see San Antonio.
It's
Is at the top.
it's
What
not-
place?
It's 1.
Oh,
2,
San Antonio's
3,
7th.
4,
It's
5.
Jacksonville's
No,
12th.
Atlanta's 7.
It's not off by much.
Atlanta ain't up there.
What's
Atlanta
so
ain't.
you look
Oh,
at
wait,
it.
it's not. Okay, it's not.
Well, this is
It's not in
2005.
order. Never mind. It's not in
I'm looking
order.
at 2015.
It's not in order. There we go. So, San Antonio is 7th.
Yeah, what just said. Well,
But when I hear them say that's a small market team, I'll be like, how?
Yeah, it's not. That's not a small market at all. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, Philadelphia,
They even say Phoenix is a small market team. I'm like,
San
how?
Antonio, San Diego, Dallas, San Jose, California. Top 10.
yeah.
That list is as of 2020.
And you would think Dallas is a bigger city than San Antonio.
Definitely. But the thing that was suggested by Jaylen Brown, who's probably one of the smartest people in the NBA. He was saying that the players should own one of the expansion teams.
I don't think they're gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen. It's a good idea. It's definitely not gonna happen. No, you don't think so?
This is just.
You think that's a good idea?
Nah, unless they just gonna get LeBron James to play and let him run.
I think they should have.
But
maybe
I don't think you can own a team
like a
and
G
play at the
League
same
team.
time.
No, definitely can't. Well, owned by the Players Association itself, not just by. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know how much empowering that would be? If you
Yeah,
could
that's
get
why.
the
That's
NBA.
why it ain't never gonna happen.
Right, that's too much power.
Then you
That's
give
why it never
Las
gonna happen.
Vegas at that. Then you let the players run it.
Well, you could get Las Vegas or Seattle.
I don't
Those are
think
the two that's proposed.
I don't think they're gonna get Seattle. I think they're gonna target Las Vegas. I think Seattle already got their team. I think they already got who they gonna get to get the Sonics back.
All right. So now we're gonna get controversial with it as far as the NBA and player comparisons. You think Paul George is the modern day T-Mac?
No,
No.
no.
Paul George versus Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady would tear that ass up.
You think so?
Yes,
Paul George?
yes.
Interesting. What you think?
Wait, are we? This is hard.
I'm talking about like
This is hard.
01, 02 McGrady.
Orlando
Magic.
Let's
McGrady?
just say everybody they prime.
32 points a game, McGrady.
let's
He
say
would
everybody in
tear
their
Paul
prime.
George up.
Are we doing it? Are we doing it as a
I
one-on-one
seen
matchup?
Trace McGrady outscore the Bulls
telling y'all ain't got
in
lean.
3 quarters
No,
by
I
itself.
do this so I can see him. So are we saying that?
I'll
Are
sit back.
we doing it? We doing it overall, like as career wise, or
No, nah.
Congrats, there's no comparison. Paul George is better.
Paul George, right? So, what
That's because T-Mac never really did much in the playoffs.
injuries?
Yeah. Well,
And that
I can't even blame injuries.
Career wise, Trace McGrady didn't have a bad career. You know.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Well, up to
And that's a whole
07.
misconception too. Like he had a short career.
A lot of people would be like-
he played a full career healthy.
I think the thing is, since he came into the NBA
played about-
from high school,
he played about 11 years healthy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, them first two he didn't really play though.
Yeah, but he was healthy. I
Yeah, but he was healthy.
I count.
Um,
he didn't get hurt until the end of his career, and that's the misconception.
Yeah,
I agree.
like a lot of them.
A lot of people would say
oh,
like
you know,
Trace
like
McGrady.
Brady and Grant.
You know,
Hill.
Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill,
You know
Penny.
who got hurt? Really got hurt in their prime?
Grant Hill.
Penny and Grant Hill.
Yeah.
Now Grant Hill still played a full career, but he got hurt in his prime. Derrick Rose got hurt in his prime.
Yeah.
If they was to never got hurt, they would have been at a whole nother level.
I feel like Derrick got hurt right before his prime hit.
Yeah, right at the
before,
beginning.
yep.
You know what I mean? And he still had a good career.
He's still a good player.
And he got cheated out of All-Star game because
you
of
think-
James Harden.
Do you think Derrick Rose would be the first MVP to not make the Hall of Fame?
Nah, he going. He going.
Based off what?
I don't think.
Off that one
I
MVP.
don't think he'll be the first MVP tonight.
No, he will be the first. Well,
I think he might end up.
if he doesn't make it, he'll be the first.
He'll be the first.
MVP.
Yes, but I think he's gonna end up sneaking in.
You think so?
The youngest MVP ever. You cannot
I think
have
he's
him
gonna
not
sneak
in
in
there.
The way I look at
Then
it,
it's a
not first
basketball.
ballot,
Then his high school resume speaks
Right.
for
He's
itself.
not first
His
ballot.
college resume. He a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Not
the way
first
I
ballot.
look at it,
I think his resume
if
better
Reggie
than
Miller
Tracy
is in the
McGrady.
Hall of Fame. Anybody. I said if Reggie Miller is in the Hall of Fame, anybody can be in the Hall of Fame.
You ain't right.
What did Reggie Miller
Listen,
do?
when people, what I be asking, when people be saying, "Oh, this person don't belong in the Hall of Fame," this, I be like, Reggie Miller is in there.
Reggie Miller
Reggie
is
Miller
like
never did
a
anything.
4-time All-Star. He never been the best at his
Only
position.
4 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never been the best at his position.
This nigga was in the league with Mike. You
Hey.
wasn't making an all-star team
Hey,
like that.
give me a year where he was the best in his position.
He was never the best in his position.
Ever.
He was never the second best in his
He
position.
was never the second best in his position. I agree.
He was never the third best in his position. He was never.
Man,
Hold on.
Man was in
What
Indiana.
year?
Any year.
Now, granted,
Never. You had Mitch Richmond playing. He was
Granted,
never better than Mitch Richmond.
he did have a nice little.
You had Spreewell playing. He was never better than Spreewell.
I don't know about that, man.
He was never better than Spreewell.
I think Reggie Miller was definitely better than Mitch Richmond.
Reggie Miller best year was probably
On
like
both ends of the floor?
Nah. Reggie Miller best year in his career was in the 80s.
What's that? What is it?
Anyway. But yeah, Reggie Miller. Once Reggie got into the Hall of Fame, the doors was open, my nigga. That's just how I look at it. At that point, it's like, well,
I think Derrick Rose got a better resume than Reggie.
yeah.
I think so.
Why you looking at me like that? Hey, just
It's a possibility, you might.
He immediately turned and looked at me like, nigga, what?
Derrick Rose won Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Youngest MVP ever. His college accolades, his high school accolades, Mr. Basketball at Illinois. You know what I mean? Like he got that shit. I don't know if Reggie Miller was Mr. Basketball in California.
Probably
I
was.
don't know, but
Probably
more
was.
likely he was. More likely he was.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact he wasn't Rookie of the Year.
I mean, not to take anything away from Reggie Miller, but Reggie Miller's never been that guy.
Derrick Rose a 3-time All-Star. Reggie Miller 4-time All-Star. Derrick Rose got an MVP in his back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He also got Rookie of the Year. He a Olympic gold winner. You know what I'm saying?
Did he? No,
I don't
he didn't
think
play in the
Reggie-
Olympics.
No, Derrick Rose got
Reggie did too.
What year did Derrick Rose play in the Olympics? 2012?
like
No, he didn't play
2008 or some
2012.
shit.
He ain't playing 08.
It was 2012 then.
He
wasn't on 2012 team.
Or was it the FIBA team?
He was on the FIBA team in 2014, but I don't think he played in 2016. He ain't played in the Olympics.
2014, he was hurt.
That's what I'm saying. He was on the roster
I think he was on the
for the
Redeem
World
team.
Basketball Championship. Nah, he wasn't on 2012 team.
Hey,
The Redeem team was 08. He was still in college.
I gotta say.
He probably wasn't even in college. Was he in college in 08?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he wasn't on that team.
What class was he?
Derrick Rose.
I want to say like
stats.
08, 09.
Okay. That roster was in 2016 was Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, he wasn't on there.
No Derrick Rose.
Oh damn, he don't got no gold medal.
No, he wasn't, because he wasn't on none of the Olympic teams.
Oh damn.
He was probably hurt in 2012,
He was hurt.
so he didn't play. But I know he was on the
I know
FIBA
he
team.
got picked though. Now,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know he was on the roster.
Yeah, let's see if Reggie Miller got a gold medal.
Yeah,
Yes,
96.
He does. Yep, 96.
96 out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Probably 2000. Did he play in 2000?
damn.
No, I know he was on the 96 team. Y'all think the 96 team was better than the 92 team?
No.
Hell
No?
No.
No?
No way.
You only saying
The
that.
only person-
You're only saying that because Mike was on the 92
That's
team.
fair enough. But the 92 team was good.
92 team was good.
The 96 team was really good.
Here's the thing. The 92 team, if you look at it, was better on paper than an actual, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
To put them up against the 96 team?
If you talking about like on some 2K shit, then the 96
I'm
team
talking
would be
about.
better 'cause
I'm
you got
talking
more
about if you
shooters.
take the 96 team and you put them against that 92 team, the 96 team will win. That's just me.
I think so.
Because everybody be like, oh, they had Mike, they had
You got
Magic,
old Larry
they had
Bird, you got
Larry
old
Bird
Magic.
barely played. Magic was on his way out.
Yeah.
All they really had was
Yeah,
Mike in them.
Mike.
But then once you get to like
You
the
had
center
Ewing,
position, The center position
Shaq,
is Shaq. You got Shaq.
Shaq and Elijah one.
Yeah, like come on,
So
bro.
what? So
David
you
Robinson.
had Ewing,
92?
David Robinson.
96.
Christian Leitner.
Man, we don't count. We don't count him.
Out of college, he was
96 had Grant Hill.
No, that's an honorary spot. We don't count him.
96 had Grant Hill.
On paper,
What we talking about?
You right.
And Penny. What are we talking about?
No, you're right. On paper,
the 92 team, you would look at it and be like, oh, that's the dream team. This.
But
and everybody overlooks 96.
But the thing was 96 was. I mean, Bird was hurt. Magic was on his way out.
The only real ticker for the dream team is they did it first and they had Mike.
And they were blowing everybody out by 50.
Dream Team 2 was blowing everybody out by 50.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
And Sean Kemp. Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Pippen. Grant Hill, Pippen.
Was Gary? I think Gary Payton was on
there. And Mike
Reggie.
Mike passed on the opportunity to play, but Barkley, Hardaway.
Barkley was on the train?
Yep, Barkley, Hardaway, Hill,
Malone,
Miller, Olajuwon, O'Neal,
Team 2,
Payton,
fucking
Pippen.
monster.
Pippen was on that squad.
Yeah.
Richmond, Robinson.
I like the read.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, that team, man.
But it wasn't like, all of them were in their prime. It wasn't like they didn't have nobody over there.
I think that 2012 team was dope.
I think the 2012. I think the 08 and 2012 team.
08.
This team.
The 2012
but
team.
the 90. I'm telling you, the 96 team would have tore the 92 team's ass up terribly.
Ooh, yeah, this team.
Dude, Derrick Rose got a gold medal.
You just asked that. He doesn't.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't ask that.
You know, he ain't got one.
He doesn't.
Baby, FIBA 2010.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's outrageous, ain't it?
Yeah, that team, man.
You're like, geez. Yeah.
Yeah, he do got a gold medal. 2014.
That's what I just said. He was on the
I'm thinking about the 2012 team. My bad.
He was on the
roster, but he was hurt.
on the roster for 2012, but he was hurt.
That knee surgery, yeah.
And then in 2014, they did the FIBA World Basketball. That's when Paul George broke his leg.
Right, because Miller has 2 gold medals, one with FIBA and one with the Olympic squad.
Yeah, but you got to count that 2012, 2016 joint. You know,
that 2012 team was outstanding.
That you can't count the 2010s and the 2014s.
I don't count none of the World Cup teams. I don't even pay attention to them. Yeah, because most of them don't even make the Olympic team.
But like you said, that 2012 team, that 2008 team.
Steph Curry never played in the Olympics. I always thought that was weird.
Yeah.
But I remember in 2016 they didn't want to. That was
a lot of the players that was on the 96 team were on the 92 team.
Yeah, but if you take the people who weren't on the 92 team, the 96 team is still.
Yeah, 96 team, absolutely.
Let me see.
Yeah.
The 96. I'm telling you, the 96 team was
a lot of the same players.
Monstrous.
Yeah, plus added monsters.
Yeah. Oh, this the 92 team.
That's 92.
Yeah.
What a 96 team.
Go back. Let me see.
What kind of phone that is? That motherfucker like the size of a fucking desktop.
So while we on basketball, we're gonna start wrapping up shortly because I ain't really got shit else to talk about unless y'all do. We can get into this Rasheed Wallace. So the comment was made by Andre Iguodala. He said, "If Rasheed Wallace played in our league today, he'd be better than Giannis, and I love Giannis." I said, no, he wouldn't.
That's a backhand compliment.
Wow, I can't even say it's a backhand compliment. It's just wrong. Rasheed Wallace was amazing for what he was. He's 6'10", he could shoot, he could handle the ball, he played defense. He wasn't as aggressive as Giannis. Giannis is like 75% athleticism, 25% aggression.
You know what? You know what? I was thinking about this, and I just thought about the best comparison with Giannis is a young Shaq.
Yeah.
I just thought I was in the car the whole time, like.
I can't even really say that.
I'm talking about Orlando Black Magic off the Civic. You know what I mean?
What's to you, cuz?
I told you this would be a running joke for the rest of the day.
What's going on, bro?
I'm talking about Black Magic.
I feel but Giannis is...
I think that's a double pun, though.
Giannis does... What's the word I'm looking for? All I can think of is just aggression. Like, he's relentless. He just keeps...
92 Shaq.
92 Shaq was, give me the ball in the post. I'm gonna do what I do. If you get a ball to Giannis,
92 Shaq was running that bitch down,
yeah,
dunking him
every now and then. I agree.
Yeah.
Giannis is give me the ball at the top of the key. I'm running through everybody.
Yep.
Non-stop. The whole game, this is just Giannis.
You know what's funny?
You compare that to a younger LeBron.
Now, what's funny is I think Ben Simmons could do the same shit, but he don't.
Who?
Ben
Simmons.
Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons.
He unguardable. They
I
can't
don't
guard
know.
him.
I would have, entertained the Ben Simmons conversations at one point, but he plays for the Nets now, and I'm anti-Nets.
Got it.
So yeah, I hope Ben Simmons has the worst season of his career.
Cold-blooded, man.
That's what I say.
I don't think he's gonna last the whole season.
He's not even black. He Australian black.
So is Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie?
Yeah, they both born in Melbourne.
What?
Was he?
They're both Australian.
I thought Kyrie was born in New York.
Kyrie Irving is
No, he grew up in like New
Melbourne,
Jersey or
Australia.
some shit.
Both of them can play for the Australian team if they want to.
Fuck Kyrie Irving. I want y'all to be able to hit it at the lowest volume possible. Because when the season starts, I'm going to be screaming it from the fucking rooftops. Matter of fact, a lot of people be like, oh, you just don't like Kyrie because of what happened between him and LeBron. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there because I no longer troll people with my entire, LeBron versus Jordan debate. Mm-hmm. LeBron is just okay to me. He's great. He's amazing. Whatever. Not a fan. You know what I'm saying? My 5 favorite players ever: Mike, Gary Payton, Vince Carter, Tim Duncan, Brandon Roy.
By the way, I always knew you were trolling.
Always been that way. My oldest daughter's name is Jordan.
Yeah, right. That was by design.
This is not a mistake, right?
Facts.
So anything that happened between LeBron and Kyrie, I don't give a fuck. But just to show y'all, what's the date on that?
September 18th, 2012.
2012.
What did you say?
What does it say? Cavs basketball never stops because it never started. I've always been on the fuck Kyrie Irving bandwagon. First of all, he went to Duke.
Damn.
Anybody who knows me,
Kyrie started in
fucking
2012?
hate.
Well, he missed his whole first year?
Nah.
No,
Well, he missed his
probably
whole
like
first year
10
at
games?
Duke, damn near.
No, he
Like 10
came
games.
in, but there was no.
How many games he played his rookie season?
Don't know. It wasn't a lot.
About 10
But yeah, I've never liked Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie
And that's
Irving
because
stats.
people have always overrated Kyrie Irving. I've always said he was the first player drafted, and Isaiah Thomas was the last player drafted. And for about 3-4
Yeah,
years,
he played 51 games.
they were
That's
giving
way
you
more
the
than I
exact
thought he
same
played.
stats. It was both averaging,
And
18,
Isaiah
19,
was giving you
21.
better stats.
But Isaiah Thomas, for some reason, people just kept pushing him around and moving him around and trading him and shit.
Yep.
Everywhere he went, he made a fucking difference and gave you the
I'm about to say,
same
is it
numbers
fair-
Kyrie Irving was giving you
is it
while
fair to
winning
say-
27 fucking games in Cleveland.
What I'm saying was it fair to say? Because I might say this. Is it fair to say that at the time, at Isaiah Thomas' height, he was more effective than Kyrie Irving?
Facts.
on the
That's
floor?
facts. He had way
Yes.
more of an
I
impact
agree
on
with
when
that.
he was on the
His
floor.
teams were better.
When-
Well, they had better
I agree with
records.
that. I agree with
When he was on
and it was 'cause of him.
when he was healthy, when he was on the floor, the Celtics was like the second best team in the
Boston Celtics, perfect example. Isaiah Thomas took the Boston Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals against Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right. That very next year, they traded Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie Irving. Where did Boston go? I think they lost like the second round, some shit. First round. Lost in the first round, right? The next year, Kyrie came back. No, he was out.
No, he went to New Jersey.
No, I'm talking about he was hurt. He was either hurt when the playoffs came or whatever. Yeah, he was hurt.
No,
the
they
next
was
year.
better. They was better. Yeah,
And
he was hurt.
they went to the second round.
They was better without him.
Right? He came back. They lost in the first round again.
Kyrie.
He's gone now. They went to the fucking finals. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Kyrie needs LeBron, and that's a fact.
LeBron James, the best thing that ever happened in that
Do
man's
LeBron need Kyrie?
career. Not at all.
No.
They even say, well, if you watch the footage from the last game, and when Golden State won, LeBron grabs Kyrie and he's like, "We'll be back. We'll be back. Don't sweat it right now. We'll be back here next year."
I think I know your answer, but
No,
John Wall versus Kyrie Irving.
John Wall.
Kyrie.
Nah, I'm gonna pick John Wall because I'm forever fuck Kyrie. John Wall. You ever see that nigga go 360 layup? That shit was the coldest shit I ever seen.
Hey, Houston did him dirty though.
No, they didn't. They paid that man to sit home. Okay. If you're gonna give me $42 million to sit at the crib,
You're right. They paid him.
That's right.
Hey, by all means.
Gilbert Arenas was been getting paid for years.
They was like, oh, will you take a buyout? No. Well, can you stay home? Oh,
Hey,
absolutely.
You know, I'll never take a buyout.
Why would you?
I'll never pay me.
Yeah.
I think Steph Marbury was the first motherfucker to do it.
Yeah, and Gilbert Arenas did that. And Gilbert Arenas did that.
Nah. They didn't want Marbury to play, and they was forced to pay him. They were trying to get him to get like a little buyout, and Marbury like, no, pay me.
Yeah, why would I take a buyout for what?
Yeah, I think Gilbert Arenas' contract just ran out, and they was like, I ain't cool, you gone. They wanted Gilbert.
They didn't want him. They didn't want him.
They didn't want him. Gilbert was sitting. Nobody wanted Gilbert Arenas.
By that time, Gilbert Arenas was washed. Mm-hmm. That's why it'd be funny. Did you see when he said that Giannis don't know how to take care of his body? It's like, bro, like he was retired at 32. Like,
Gilbert said that?
Yeah.
When he said that?
He said that he been on Giannis hard.
Why you say he don't know how to take care of his body? That's weird.
I don't know.
I don't think NBA players like Giannis though.
I don't think
older NBA players like Giannis.
I think
his teammates like him.
I mean, he seems like a likable person to me. I enjoy his energy.
I agree.
I think he's fucking funny.
I think that if you look at him when he first came to the NBA, he was 42 pounds soaking wet. Mm-hmm. But you can see the work that he's put in because now the nigga looks like he picks up mountains for a living.
Even then, his rookie year, he's still leading the Bucks in like 5 statistical categories.
Yeah. When they said that man was jogging to the stadium because he couldn't afford a cab, come on, fam. I'd still been in my room.
And he wrestled lines.
Y'all gotta come get what?
And he wrestled lines.
So he wrestled lions.
Yeah, that boy wasn't no goat herder.
So that's gonna be the title.
He probably was.
Title of the episode. Wrestling Lions.
This man.
Just remember that, okay?
Oh man.
Hey, when you said that, I just thought about the Eddie Murphy joke. When he was talking about Africa.
Forget the lion.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, we're gonna get killed.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Is that racist?
Nah.
Is it?
Nah.
Not from us.
It's not from us.
I'm not saying you African, but that's Jamaican, man.
I'm African. We all from African descent. You see
hey,
I'm from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. What you talking about? What you talking about? No?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I apologize for my codes.
Oh, yeah, it's us, right?
Yeah, y'all. It ain't me.
Terrible.
Hey, the title of the show be like, the boy got his own money.
We opened the show with that.
We'll never have any listeners.
Hey, it had Usher Bucks as the cover.
I don't know who it is in Brussels, man. I don't know if it's like a program.
What the fuck you said, Brussels?
Bonjour, Brussels, Belgium.
Brussels in Belgium. Salute to whoever this is, because the second I'll upload the shit, it'll release at 6 a.m. on Tuesday. By 9 a.m. it says somebody from Brussels to download it. Whoever you are, I love y'all. Get y'all. If you identify yourself,
Is it a military base?
I don't think so. Listen, whoever this is in Brussels, if you send an email,
Do they McDonald's ice cream machine work?
No, there's a whole conspiracy where the shake machines are broken on purpose.
Yep.
No, that's a deal.
We get into that.
I got please, because I know the info on that one too.
Was it about you saw McBroken?
And it's a Chicago company that does it.
It is a Chicago company.
There's a pool theory behind it, and
it's not even a theory.
This is fact.
No, it's a fact. I'm saying, like, do you want to do it now?
Go ahead.
All right. So there's a particular company that makes the machines.
Right.
This is what I know. There's a particular company that makes the machines. There's a contract under it where the machines can only be fixed by their particular people.
Facts.
Well, that's how they keep each other in
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. And you can the parts, everything They even have certified people within their company
But
that
see,
fits
for the
machine.
company itself.
That's a deal McDonald's got with that person.
Yeah.
Because the same company do Wendy's and White Castle.
Now, yeah.
With the,
Their machines work.
They machines work.
Here's the difference.
My bad.
Like 25% of that company's revenue is shake machine maintenance.
Maintenance.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I know that. I do shake machine maintenance. It's right here on the internet.
Yep. So, I know, and I just saw this.
Shake machine maintenance at McDonald's. That's me. I thought I was joking. Yeah, nigga, I be.
Is that really what you do for real?
Is that really what I do? Yes.
For real? You lying?
think he bullshit?
Like, what's wrong with this man?
I don't know. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I said, that's cool. No.
So that's the whole thing. It's definitely something they do on purpose because that model machine, I almost said it again, particular.
Mm-hmm.
It's obsolete.
No, it's also used by Wendy's, by White Castle.
Yep.
But their machines, there's an actual app that was tracking what McDonald's machines are working and which aren't. And you can actually go on there in real time and look and see if the shake machine at the McDonald's by you is active or not.
I know the one by me ain't working right now. I know.
Here's what happened. The guy who made the app also made like a troubleshooting mechanism that fixes whatever code you're getting on the machine.
But I think they rejected
They
it.
sued him. No, they sued him to make system. You can't make those. And it's like, if it's going to fix the machine, why can't I, sell it to him? And it's like, nah.
Get that
So it's
out.
definitely something to that. All right.
Welcome back from what? We never went anywhere.
We never went anywhere. I'm going to tell you right now, my editing powers aren't that great. So
Yeah, we
Definitely went somewhere.
just took a
we definitely went somewhere.
yeah, we just took a cocaine break.
Yeah. It's okay, break.
And we was talking about shakes with the cocaine break. Oh, man. That's really, damn, no. What were we talking about? The shake machines?
Yeah.
Oh, something else.
I don't know how much of that got edited. I mean, how much of that was recorded.
Most of it, yeah. We ain't, fall
Nah,
too
but
far.
you were saying like
That is definitely something to that.
and like how the dude that had the little app.
Yeah, they had that
Yes.
that you could track it and fix
Yeah.
it and shit. Yeah, they shut him down. Kind of like people who making these self-sustaining car engines and shit. They can shut him down quick.
Nah, dude, the money is the maintenance.
Yeah, I be trying to tell people like even
Even
with phones, Apple with the like they do this shit on purpose. It's called planned obsolescence.
Oh yeah, they tell you they do that shit on
Like even your updates, the
Fuck up
updates
your
that they put
phone.
out, what they do is, right, so this is a S22 Ultra, right? What they'll do, say, I think before I upgraded to this, and that was the very reason I even upgraded. I still had the Note 9, which came out in like 2018, right? The updates were fucking up my phone because they were designed for the newer phone.
Right.
They're not designed to work with that one, and that's on
so it
purpose.
make your phone charge.
Yeah.
It slower your charging.
Yeah.
It make your Wi-Fi go slower. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Now, could they do it to where it doesn't do that? Of course. Will they? Fuck no. No, they do that.
And it's crazy
No money.
because just say I don't update my phone. The minute I factory reset my shit, it gonna be like
Yeah.
50 fucking updates waiting on it.
Yeah. You might as
Then it
well.
go get your shit right back to where they need it to be.
Nah, I ain't even gonna get it to where it need to be. It's just gonna be like this is
Where they want it to be. you know?
Yeah. Because the same as you go in there and say, oh well, my phone is doing this, and they be like, yeah, you got an old phone. We got the new ones right here.
Right. Yeah.
Bitch, I don't want a new one. I didn't want a new one. I wanted my old
Nigga,
phone.
I had an S20. My shit just went out. Period.
I had the
Yeah.
I had the Note. What was it? The Note 20 Ultra, and up until
They got
I
the Note
this
20?
year, the Note 20 Ultra. Yeah.
I ain't know
That was
they
the
had a
last
Note
Note.
20.
I had the last Note that came
Last
out.
note, yeah.
I ain't
Before,
know that.
yeah.
But you know what's crazy? Before my phone went out, I still ain't touched the full potential of it.
No,
Yeah,
you never will.
You never will.
You know
There's
what
a lot of stuff like people be like someone will message me and be like, hey, can you make this for me? Like I need a flyer done. This. I can do it from my phone. And they'll be like, "Oh, that was fast," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I just sat here and did like even the cover photos for the podcast. I make them on my phone." And people be like, "Oh, how did you do that fast?" Like, it's a computer.
Well, I know you a beast, so I don't question you.
I mean, but even that,
I made my flyers and stuff. He used to make my flyers for me, but then I started making my own, and I was doing it on my own. He even said like that.
I be like, hey, Larry, put my head on this.
And do it.
I don't even know. I still don't know how.
The nigga do it. Oh my bad.
Damn.
Hey, before I finish the fucking sentence, he already has it.
Oh, this man. Well, the trick to that is, let me show you.
He already has it. I mean,
I think I have done that once.
I be like, how you know what I was thinking?
Hell no.
So I already got y'all heads pre-cropped out.
First off, why mine look like this?
What the? Is that the same hat? Nah, that's a different hat. How many of these fucking hats you got, my nigga?
I have plenty of them.
I guess. Yeah, I got already. So when he be like, put my head on something, I'm like, bet.
It's already got an R&B singer right there.
No bullshit. Hey, before I even get the word out, he already sending it to me. Facts.
Say facts. This nigga.
I gotta whisper now.
Oh, man. What else y'all want to talk about, man?
We ain't talking about Kobe yet.
Kobe? What was the thing with Kobe?
We gonna save it.
Okay. Thought we would wait saving that one, but no.
We can say that one because that's a conversation we can have whenever.
Alright, cool.
You know what I'm saying? We just got to remember what the actual conversation is.
Hey, how long we been running?
At this point, maybe an hour and a half.
Oh shit! And we still alive. So we been in Africa all fucking day.
This nigga here, boy. I don't know. I like the setup in here. Downstairs was cool, but upstairs is it's high up here.
Your ass was sweating like you been playing full court basketball,
me?
man. Yeah.
I had to fucking put up that bouncy house.
Get some sound cushions.
Sound cushion, yeah, definitely gotta get the sound shit. That's not what this room was supposed to be for, but it's what it's for now, nigga. We taking over, one room at a time, taking over. No, y'all remember that song?
No,
you don't?
I don't know what that is.
I thought it was DJ Khaled. Oh, I was like, damn, you heard the original version or some shit? I was gonna say Phoebe Rappers and Phoebe Beats, but I was just gonna like,
Lil Wayne. I mean, well, he was on the original version, and then he did his own freestyle to it.
Well, I'm talking about the original version.
Yeah, I'm talking about Lil Wayne did another one on his own mixtape. It was just him.
I mean, one that was like the drought.
Yeah, it's one of the droughts. I want to say it was the first drought.
I thought it was drought 3.
Drought 3. Yeah, drought 3 was drought 3. Oh man,
Wayne drought 3 a classic.
Is drought 3 a classic? I fuck with it. I wouldn't call it a classic. I don't think I was about to say I can't call a mixtape a classic, but Dedication 2 is my favorite Lil Wayne mixtape ever.
I was listening to DJ Drama, and DJ Drama said out his own mouth he made 2 of the greatest mixtapes ever. And he said any order it would be Lil Wayne Dedication 2 and Jeezy Trap or Die.
I was about to say Trap or Die by Jeezy.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
He said out his own mouth them the 2 greatest mixtapes ever.
I can agree with that.
I think we should have a conversation about that one day.
About mixtapes?
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
I'm not familiar with many, so.
Shit, all you need is 5.
Whatever 5 you think of the best.
Okay, I put Rick Ross in that bitch. I think Rick Ross got a top 5 mixtape.
Which one?
Rich Forever.
No.
That motherfucker down there consider an album.
I thought it was an album, but nah. I know which one you're talking about. Nah, I wouldn't put that up. I wouldn't in the top. Nah.
What about Kanye West?
Nah.
What's the name of it?
Nah, the Good Friday.
No, not Good Friday.
Then what are you talking about?
His first joint.
No.
My favorite.
The one before he became famous.
No.
He had a mixtape.
No.
I think it called
Don't matter. No.
Get Well Soon. Some shit.
No.
You like this shit dead no matter what.
My favorite.
Dedication 2.
Mm-hmm.
Trap or Die.
Dedication
So
1.
Far Gone.
Oh yeah,
That was a mixtape.
Hey, they made that an album.
Huh?
What is
That's Drake.
Drake.
Yeah.
My favorite Drake mixtape, which might be my favorite mixtape in general.
Room for Approval.
Comeback Season.
Comeback season.
Yeah.
I fuck with Comeback Season.
Yeah. That might be it for me. Like,
Soul Tape 1 or 2. Well, both.
I
Put them
think-
together.
I think
Soul Tape
that's
1
what
and
it is,
2.
right?
I think Drake,
And then 50 Cent is the future.
I think, in my opinion, I still listen to Drake. If you reading this, it's too late. I still listen to. I think it still sound good.
I don't really go back and listen to old Drake shit. I don't know why. It's only like certain songs that I even like by Drake.
Like I still play Know Yourself. Like
who?
Know Yourself.
Know Yourself.
Running through
Fear.
the 6 with my.
Let's see what else.
If you was to call me in my car, I'll probably ride to that running through the 6 with my wall.
This thing. Yeah, I ain't heard that in years. Huh?
Wu-Tang Forever was on this tape?
Yeah, no. That song, the third album.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know you had something about Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah, and then it's mostly stuff off of So Far Gone, and then like other than that. But yeah, I don't really go back and listen to like shit.
I like.
Why they don't consider Nothing the Same as a classic? Because I think that's Drake's best album.
Is that the one with the clouds and shit?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I love that one.
I think that's
definitely his best to me.
I think it's his best. I like it better than Take Care. I think they call Take Care his classic.
I don't really fuck with Take Care like that.
I think Take Care was an R&B album.
I guess. I don't really fuck with it like that.
Nothing Was the Same was perfect. At least from my perspective.
Think so?
Yeah, I think. Only song I didn't like on that was We Going Home or some shit.
Just Hold On, We're Going Home. I ain't like Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room was like
that's
the
on
haters'
Take Care,
national anthem. Is it?
Yeah, that's on Take Care.
Fuck Marvin's Room. You gotta get aggressive and let them know. Fuck that song.
But
I wish I would call a motherfucker at 12 o'clock in the morning talking about, I know you with that guy, but I love you.
Hey, do what dude did on that video. He was whooping so
man, there was some stuff I wanted to talk about, and that just reminded me, but I can't remember.
A lot of my mixtape stuff is like a lot of underground hip hop. So
I know.
Justice League, NC State of Mind.
But that's another thing
ones,
with the underground hip hop shit. It goes back to the first question I asked y'all about, conscious rap being pretty much killed on purpose. Because there was a time, you had X-Clan, you had fucking all these people. It was like late 80s, like 88, 89, Public Enemy, all that. And they were big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they were like lower, like underground rappers.
I think Kanye started out as a conscious rapper.
I don't know. I don't know if that's conscious rap.
Here's what I'm saying.
I hear where you're going.
Here's what I'm saying. I think even when NWA came out.
What you consider Lupe? I think he being nominated.
You tripped for line.
I think he being nominated for one of the best albums this year.
Yeah, that shit was dope. But even with that, why isn't that bigger now? You know what I'm saying? At some point in the early 90s, they took it to where that shit wasn't cool. Because remember, everybody used to wear the the HBCU sweatshirts. Y'all gonna see when mine get here, y'all gonna be like, oh damn, that's what's up. It's too hot still. But don't worry about what school it is.
No, answer who made it.
Who made it? I think it's like it's actually a black owned company that made it.
This is called Jesus Christ.
I can't remember. I would have to.
I want the ones from back in the day that had the
actual
patch on the side. They had
HBCU patch on it. I think it is one of those.
Yeah,
but it's like an actual just like sweatshirt. And I do know that it is. It's a black owned company.
But let me say something before people jump on my ass because I said Carl Canai. I was just bullshitting.
What's wrong with Carl Canai?
No, I was bullshitting.
That's another thing.
He asked who was the maker, and I was like, Carl Canai.
Even if it was. But that's another thing. Remember when, black owned fashion brands, even rappers owning their own brand.
Yeah,
but you know what? I think
Carl
Canai
even that was stepped on.
Yeah, I think Carl Canai still a consultant to
He is.
Yeah, he still makes Carl Canai.
Yeah.
But it's not cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is like everybody want to I got Gucci, I got Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Balenciaga. So
black fashion. Shout out to Fashion Geek for the shirt. Chicago guy.
Shout out to Target. It's $6.
My boy Alonzo Jackson from Fashion Geek. See, I like a couple of designers.
Was that a commercial?
It wasn't a commercial, but we talking about black designers. He's killing it in a different way. So.
I don't know. I did see a couple sweatshirts.
Yeah.
You were saying black designers was being stepped on.
And shit got stepped. At some point, it stopped being cool to have your own. Well, I can't even say it stopped being cool to have your
Rockefeller
own.
sold their shit. Sean
You
John
think that was the start of it?
Shit? Yeah.
Once they sold,
Once they started selling their shit, motherfuckers just like it just
it
made
cool.
it look like
those
it
were
was
the two
generic.
biggest ones, so it wasn't really cool.
Like Rockefeller, yeah, all of them was selling it. Fat Farm sold it. Rockefeller sold it. Sean John sold it. You know what I mean?
And I get
thought
that.
Sean John had like a lot of potential.
Sean John still makes suits.
Sean John, what I will say about Sean John is a brand. They were the only people who made jeans that adequately fit. You know what I'm saying? Working with a lot now. So I need proper space. Like even like currently, all I really wear, I got like polo jeans mostly, and Levi's.
I'm gonna bust out one of them Sean John sweatshirts I had in the '90s and shit.
Hey,
you know,
we should
I'm
have
probably
like one
too
episode
big
where
for
we
that
just
shit.
dress like the '90s.
The 90s
was the best.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna give me a little fat
I
phone.
feel like I got a couple of different things in there.
You probably have to find something because like in the '90s I was like 160.
So you
You too, huh?
right? You was all tapping out of like 160 in the '90s. I know I didn't gain the whole 100 pounds. So. It's just
Whole
sad.
person. Again, whole person.
That's a whole other person. Like even now we've seen like a resurgence of black-owned fashion brands, which is cool. But yeah, y'all don't know what the fuck silent is. Like, damn. So,
This one's silent? I don't know. Who knows?
so we've seen a resurgence of it, but at the same time, I don't feel as though it's. I can't say it's as big as it was. It's not as popular as it was to actually wear it. But then again, I think at some point people really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, this shirt was $6 at Target.
I think
It's just a regular ass
I
t-shirt.
think now if you can make it dope enough, somebody would
Somebody fuck with
definitely wear it. Yeah. I think we in that era now that these shorties they'll experiment just to say I'm blaming the shorties. I know you're gonna say some shit.
Nah, I'll blame the shorties too. The hype beast flex culture bullshit.
Yeah, I think now like if they could be the first to do it, they'll do it because everybody want to get to it early. You know what I mean? So I think if you to make something like dope enough, they'll definitely jump on it.
It's possible. Like, have you seen these kids that are paying like $30, $40 for a pair of underwear? Never.
Oh, that shit crazy.
Never.
But
I was mad. I'm mad if I see a pack of underwear that's
For
$14.
Well, I'll tell you like this. What you do is the key is to catch that stuff at the resale stores, like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and then you get a better. Then you get the understand.
I be in there. That's how I know they ain't
like
in there.
Stance is a great brand. I wear all my socks is like Stance stuff. Stance one pair of socks is $20. The damn underwear is about $40.
hey, what you gotta do?
$150.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta go and take that shit off the shelf and scan that shit in cilantro. Hey, it ain't still you paying for it.
What? Oh man. Shit. That's all I had, man. I ain't got too much
Shit,
more.
we've been on this for like 2 hours.
About that. That's
You
fine.
got it.
We get to them. We get to them 2 hours. We had a week off.
So they got a 2 for 1.
Yeah.
So you got it. What's
Yeah, the whole week off. You
this
can't-
like 6 and 7 or some shit?
Huh?
Every week it's this nigga. I'm gonna choke him. Every
Well,
week.
I ain't did nothing.
Just choke him. Just choke him. Just choke him out. Oh man. So you ain't got nothing? No. You ain't got nothing?
I got nothing for you.
I think we was
You got
sitting on
nothing?
something.
So next week y'all gonna actually write some shit down and talk about.
We've been talking for
We're
2
gonna fold
hours.
things down.
I'm gonna have to
Those
fist
were
fight
the same
y'all.
talking points that we had already.
No, that's different. Oh man.
Tell them why you mad, son.
You want me to go alphabetical order? Oh, well. Should I sing the song?
Sing the song. We ain't did it in a week.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my podcast friends. Daniel's late. So is Chris.
I was here early. Man.
You was here early.
I even helped you set up the party and shit.
I told you I had something to do.
That's fine. That's cool. As long as you got here.
He's like, hurry up. The kids are coming.
Drive safe. I understand it's a lot of traffic. You know, Mexican Independence.
Hey,
They be shutting down town. Hey, they keep y'all on the south side of that damn river every week. They be like, yo, y'all not coming to Streeterville with this shit.
I had to drop off to West Loop. They were blocking. It was areas where I couldn't even make the right turn.
They raised that bridge up. It's over.
Yeah. Once they raise them bridges, they be like, nah, y'all ain't coming over here with that.
Yeah,
you won't be in River North partying.
No.
Not at all. You know, keep that shit over there. Fuck up State Street all you want. You won't get Michigan Ave. No way.
You gotta walk or take a bike or some shit.
This is getting embarrassing.
How far around would you have to go to get to the other side of the river?
I think you gotta take State Street.
No, you can't take State Street. They raised the bridge. They
raised
raised the bridge.
There ain't no way to get on there. You have to drive. You have to go. You have to
like
walk.
Roosevelt.
You have to go around.
No, not even Roosevelt.
You got to get across the river, right?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so you got to go down through Canal, and you would have to go past
Halsted.
But they blocked that off.
Halsted, right? Like around that area.
Yeah, they blocked off anything going towards downtown.
The only way you can get there is on foot.
I'm thinking Clinton Street. Clinton Street is the next crossover from there, from to get across the river, where you can walk down the street.
Yeah, you can't go on there by a car. You gotta
not
bike or foot.
So I'm thinking Clinton Street.
They kept Alejandro and all their asses on that side.
You might can do a motorcycle.
Oh man, that's what I wanted to talk about. You see they brought these buses of migrants up from Texas.
Oh yeah.
And dropped them off in the suburbs. Cold blooded. But that's not the worst one.
Nigga.
That's not the worst one. The worst one they did was they dropped off a bus from Florida at Martha's Vineyard.
Here's a question.
What's up?
Who was that?
The governor of Florida and the governor of Texas.
They don't want them there.
They don't want them there.
Right. So
it's fucked up.
And then the dude in Texas, the governor of Texas, criticized the Illinois governor. Criticized.
Is it still Ted Cruz?
No,
Nah,
it's not Ted Cruz.
It's not Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
But they criticized. Criticized Lloyd.
He criticized Lori. Lori. He didn't. Lori. That's all Lori.
No, it's Pritzker. They criticized Pritzker for allowing them to come.
Here's the thing. Apparently, it was a surprise. So it's like if somebody was to just show up with a whole bus and just drop them off here in my front yard without telling me. Now, if you tell me, I can prepare.
Word is they dropped them off by an old girl house.
Oh, you saw when they said the ones they dropped off at Kamala house? Yeah. I couldn't verify that. It was a video.
That's probably
bogus.
I mean, that is bogus. But my whole thing what it is, if you don't want them there, it is what it is. Illinois is like a sanctuary state. But give them the heads up to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So preparations can be made.
Right.
And then even with that, without telling them, I mean, if you do tell them and they say, no, don't bring them here. Well, that's not what you said. You said they can come in. It's a sanctuary, right?
That's right.
So now who's the asshole? My thing in life is I'm going to always give you the opportunity to be the asshole. Mm-hmm. So if you say, this is a sanctuary state, y'all are welcome here, and then I pack them up in a bus and I say, hey, I'm about to send you a bus of 50 of them, and you say, well, no. Well, now you're the asshole.
Right.
Because I'm sending them to you, and you've already said, yeah, they can come here, but now you're saying they can't because they're here now.
Right.
But you just drop them off. I think they put them in the hotels over on...
What suburb? I think Orleans. Nah, they in a whole other suburb.
Like Oak Forest.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I know it's some style with an O.
Yeah, I think it's like Oak Forest.
Some style with an O.
Yeah, that shit is wild. That's the wildest shit I saw. As far as local news, besides niggas getting shot at per usual. Yeah, I can't rock with that though. Well, I can't rock with the execution of it.
Well, I personally don't give a fuck. I don't really do with me.
Yeah, that's why.
Except it does.
That's why.
Yeah, right now.
That's the thing. Everybody say it don't got nothing to do with them until it got something to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
When they do, that's when I'm gonna
Until then, my conscience is clear.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, right now, it don't affect me. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, everybody. I think a lot of people just feel that way when things don't affect them directly.
Right.
But trust me, this shit should trickle down to you somehow.
It's all
I'm
connected.
just letting you know. That's how the world works.
Hey.
That's how it works.
It's all connected.
It's all connected.
Hey, I ain't no hater, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, it ain't shit to hate. But it is what it is. Sounds like the party's in full swing downstairs now.
So
we're gonna go ahead.
Gonna have a kid run up in this bitch.
Hell no, y'all coming up here. This house is not safe.
Run up. I was watching
It's
a
not
video.
childproof.
It's not childproof at all. Like I said, you trip over with a shotgun somewhere.
You probably got something right here. They can't see that.
You said like, comment, subscribe. What do motherfuckers be saying when they get ready to leave?
That's it. You can like, comment,
Click the subscribe button, please.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
before
click the bell for all notifications.
Before you even hit the video, they be like, "Hey, you gotta like this."
Right.
Yeah.
Click the bell for all notifications, all that stuff.
I think it was something like,
all that good stuff.
I don't know, we kind of good. I think it's like 60% of the people who watch the videos are subscribed.
Okay.
So that's almost 50-50. I'll accept 50-50. There's people who got like 80-20.
What are you waiting for?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what?
I keep
I
telling them
like
we
the
giving.
progression and it's still growing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I told them we giving away $1,000 when we hit 1 million subscribers.
I should do that on mine on YouTube channel.
What?
I'm
Give
gonna
away
cook the channel,
$1,000?
man.
Hey, we give away $5,000 when we hit 1 million YouTube
Right.
subscribers.
Facts. PS5.
Hey, what else y'all want? Kia Sportage. What y'all want?
Sportage.
What's them, like $15 now?
Right.
Let me get you a Kia Sportage. What Jade Kiss say? He said, let me get you the new Kia joint. He said, no chrome rims, all alloys. No way you're getting chrome. No way. Oh, man. We out there, man.
Peace.
Gang, gang.